When everyone's eyes were on giant companies like Tesla and BYD, a small Japanese company was quietly planning something big in its lab. No one had a clue, and now it has done something that has shaken the entire global EV market. For just $7,000, this company has launched an electric vehicle that is being discussed today from Tesla's California headquarters to BYD's Shenzhen office. Everyone is wondering what it is in this vehicle that has attracted the attention of millions of people. How advanced is its technology, and how can it be so cheap? Why are people buying it so readily? And can it become a danger signal for a giant like Toyota? Today we will understand the answers to all such questions in simple language in this video. So before moving ahead, subscribe to the channel so that information about technology reaches you first. Before getting to know about that new $7,000 EV car, let us first learn about the company that surprised the world by launching it, KG Motors. Today, big corporates get scared on hearing the name of KG Motors, but it was once started from a small garage. In the beginning, there was just one dream: to make vehicles that fit in the pocket of a common man and yet are not behind anyone in terms of technology. About 2 decades ago, two friends laid the foundation of KG Motors in a small town in Japan. Initially, they repaired old scooters and two-wheelers and did small experiments. But their dream was not going to stop at repairing. They had decided that one day they would make such a vehicle that everyone could afford. That's why they named the company KG, meaning keen and green, one who always thinks new and also takes care of the environment. In the early years, they faced many difficulties: lack of funding, pressure from big competitors, and the challenge of winning people's trust. Going through all this, they gradually launched small electric scooters that turned out to be so economical and durable that they gained fame quickly. KG Motors' first big breakthrough came when they launched a mini electric car named People's EV. The price of that vehicle was half compared to other electric cars, and its performance was excellent. KG Motors always believed in one principle: to provide more technology at a lower price, and that's what kept them different from others. When the world's attention was on expensive EVs like Tesla's Model 3 and BYD's Seal, KG Motors was quietly researching cheap and affordable electric vehicles. In collaboration with local mechanics and engineers, they developed their own battery technology, which reduced costs considerably. Today, KG Motors is selling its EVs not only in Japan but also across Asia and Europe. Their vision is clear: to bring EVs to every home. This is the reason why they have now surprised the whole world by launching their new car for just $7,000. So now that you know this inspiring story of KG Motors, let's move ahead and find out what's so special in their new car, MyBot EV, that has put even Tesla and BYD in worry. MyBot's explosive debut was no less than a movie scene. When this small Japanese company suddenly launched its electric car named MyBot, no one imagined the entire industry would be shaken by its price. MyBot entered the market for just $7,000 and created a massive buzz. At a time when the world was focused on Tesla's luxury cars and BYD's high-tech models, MyBot quietly came to fulfill the dream of those who wanted an EV on a budget. After its launch, MyBot's pictures and videos went viral on social media. People started saying that getting such a cute, compact, and smart car at such a low price is like a dream come true. MyBot began trending on Twitter, and millions of people admired it, especially in Japan, where compact, efficient products are loved. Industry experts were also surprised. They couldn't understand how KG Motors made such an affordable EV, while others are still selling at much higher prices. After MyBot's entry, pressure increased on big brands to cut their prices. MyBot's launch proved that with the right mindset and technology, even small companies can challenge industry giants. The real success of MyBot lies not just in its price, but also in its features. This small $7,000 car looks simple, but carries smart design and advanced technology. Designed specifically for Japan's narrow roads and crowded traffic, its compact, lightweight build makes it easy to drive and park. It's a single-seater made for city travel, with a minimal yet modern interior, digital display, essential controls, and comfortable seating. The suspension and tires are optimized for city roads, offering smooth rides even on small bumps. At its core lies the heart of MyBot, its battery. KG Motors developed its own LFP, lithium iron phosphate battery, balancing performance, safety, and cost. The LFP battery can withstand high charge cycles, meaning it lasts longer without degradation. It's also cheaper and safer than standard lithium-ion batteries, with minimal risk of overheating or explosion. This in-house innovation is what allowed KG Motors to make the MyBot both affordable and reliable. On a single charge, MyBot runs 120 to 150 kilometers, perfect for daily urban commutes. It takes only 4 or 5 hours to charge fully, so you can plug it in at night and be ready to go in the morning. Its compact size, just 2.5 meters long and 1.2 meters wide, makes parking effortless, even in tight spaces. Maintenance costs are low, as both its motor and battery are designed for durability, and spare parts are inexpensive. KG Motors packed MyBot with all the essentials a city driver needs and removed unnecessary luxuries to keep costs down without compromising performance. That's why people in Japan now call MyBot the perfect city car. Its affordability, compactness, and cutting-edge battery technology have made it a real challenge for industry giants like Toyota and Tesla. Since its launch, MyBot's sales have shocked everyone. Thousands of units were sold in the first month alone, and demand keeps growing. In Japan, where Toyota long dominated the EV segment, MyBot has made competition fierce. Reports suggest that within 6 months, MyBot's sales even surpassed some of Toyota's compact EV models. With Toyota's EVs priced between $18,000 and $25,000, MyBot's $7,000 price tag is impossible to ignore. Japanese consumers, who prefer small, durable, and affordable vehicles, have embraced MyBot wholeheartedly. Its success has forced Toyota to rethink pricing and strategy. On social media, people call it the Admi EV, the common man's electric car. Dealership requests for MyBot are now coming from many other countries. KG Motors didn't stop there. Before MyBot, they had already launched other small EVs like the KG1, a 2-seater EV priced around $11,000, and the KG Glide electric scooter, which became a hit among city delivery riders and office goers. All these successes built a strong foundation for KG Motors, the small Japanese company now giving global EV giants sleepless nights. Why was there a need for an affordable EV experience? And how did that lead to the launch of a car like MyBot? The company says that in the coming time, they are preparing to bring a family version in which 2 to 3 people will be able to sit comfortably, and the price will also remain low. It is clear from this that KG Motors is not going to stop at just MyBot. The sale of MyBot has started a new race in the EV market. This is a warning for big companies like Toyota that now people are liking cheap and sensible vehicles more. It's easy to understand why the need for affordable EVs was felt. In Japan and other countries, everyone dreams of owning an electric vehicle, but the reality is that most people cannot afford them. Cars from big companies like Tesla and BYD start at a minimum of $25,000 to $35,000, which is out of reach for the common man. In countries like Japan, where people are accustomed to small houses, limited parking, and an economical lifestyle, buying such expensive and large EVs is simply not practical. People wanted a car that was cheap, easy to drive, and had low maintenance. MyBot perfectly captured that demand. For just $7,000, it offered everything an average person wanted: compact design, single-seater setup, decent battery range, and most importantly, a price that doesn't burden the pocket. People started calling it the real common man's EV. After its launch, thousands who had only dreamed of owning an EV finally bought one. MyBot's popularity made it clear that people now prefer smart, affordable options over expensive luxury vehicles. Impact of MyBot. After the arrival of MyBot, there was a stir in the headquarters of both Tesla and BYD. Both companies were shocked that a small Japanese company could disrupt their market. Until now, they believed no one could challenge them, but MyBot forced them to think again. A BYD official even said they never expected such a cheap yet successful product to emerge so soon. Meanwhile, Tesla announced it would now focus more on small-budget EVs to avoid losing market share. Apart from MyBot, KG Motors had already launched other electric vehicles such as the KG Glide scooter, a cheap, reliable city option, and the KG1 2-seater mini EV priced around $11,000, which was also popular among the middle class. The experience from these models helped KG Motors design a hit product like MyBot. Its entry changed the mindset of the EV market, putting pressure on all manufacturers to move beyond the premium segment and create vehicles for the average consumer. MyBot proved that even a cheap car can be high quality and win people's hearts. Now it's an open challenge for Tesla and BYD to compete by launching EVs that don't weigh heavily on the customer's wallet. Challenges. Ahead for MyBot. Despite its blockbuster success in Japan, MyBot's journey won't be easy. Its biggest challenge lies in battery supply. The main strength of MyBot is its affordable LFP, lithium iron phosphate battery, which is cheaper and more reliable than others. But the prices of raw materials like lithium and phosphate are rising continuously, and much of the supply depends on China. If supply issues or price hikes continue, MyBot's cost could increase. Keeping the battery supply chain stable will be crucial. The second major challenge is production scale. The company is struggling to keep up with massive demand. Orders are flooding in, and factory waiting lines are getting longer. If KG Motors cannot scale up production quickly, customers might grow frustrated. And in Japan's fast-changing market, customer satisfaction is key. The third challenge comes from rules and regulations. Safety and emission standards for EVs are constantly changing. Governments now expect more rigorous testing and higher quality. If MyBot fails to upgrade its models to meet these requirements, it could face certification problems. MyBot versus local competitors. The rapid success of MyBot has made other Japanese companies cautious. Giants like Honda and Nissan have started working on their own compact EVs priced near MyBot's range. Honda, already known for making small cars, is developing a mini EV model. Nissan is also preparing to enter the mini EV segment. Suzuki and Daihatsu, which dominate Japan's small car market, are readying themselves for the same race. These brands have larger factories, better dealer networks, and stronger brand trust, and making competition tougher for KG Motors. However, MyBot has one major advantage. It was the first to capture the pulse of the market. Still, KG Motors must keep innovating to maintain customer trust. They need to bring new, creative models and continuously improve technology and quality to stay ahead. MyBot's success has opened a new path for the EV market, but it's now facing challenges like battery supply, production limits, government regulations, and fierce local competition. It remains to be seen how KG Motors tackles these issues and whether MyBot's magic continues for years to come. The next step for KG Motors. MyBot's tremendous success has completely transformed Japan's EV landscape. Until now, people believed electric vehicles were only for the rich, big, expensive, and high-tech. MyBot shattered that belief. Its quick adoption proved that in countries like Japan and across Asia, people are leaning towards small and affordable EVs. In a nation where most people drive alone or with one passenger and parking is limited, a compact car like MyBot fits perfectly. People say, finally, there's an electric car that meets our needs and our budget. MyBot's success also showed that customers are no longer willing to pay extra for luxury. They want vehicles that are durable, affordable, and practical. Within months, MyBot became a strong player in Japan's EV market. Other Asian countries like Thailand, the Philippines, and India have also shown interest in affordable EVs. So what's next for KG Motors? Will they stop at MyBot? Absolutely not. The company's vision has always been bold. They aim to bring EVs into every home. Now they're preparing to launch a family version of MyBot, designed for 2 or 3 passengers. They also plan to upgrade and relaunch their 2-seater KG-E1 model with new features. KG Motors is now expanding beyond Japan. They're in talks with countries like India, Indonesia, and Malaysia to launch MyBot and other models there. They also see strong potential in small European cities where the demand for compact, economical cars is growing. The long-term goal of KG Motors is clear: to make EVs accessible to everyone, not just the elite. They're improving their battery technology and production process to build even more affordable and durable vehicles in the future. Overall, MyBot didn't just change Japan's market. It sparked a new mindset across Asia. EVs don't have to be expensive. Now, KG Motors' next step is to scale this success globally. How other automakers respond to this shift remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: KG Motors has proven that the future belongs to small, smart, and affordable EVs. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that such interesting technology updates reach you first.